What's up everybody, it's the Critic Kid, and today we're going to be talking about the 90s. The 90s, you know. How could you not love the 90s with all the great movies and the gaming and all that weird Mario stuff that was going on? Really weird. Really weird. But we're not here to talk about that. Right now, we're going to talk about some of the great shooters of that decade. One specifically. See, this is a time when shooters were evolving from something like Commander Keen to something better. 2.5D to 3D, and it was great. We had single player shooters, multiplayer shooters, co-op, class-based, team-based, and sometimes a mix of all of them. And there are a few games that stand out as the leaders of these genres. Doom, Quake, Shadow Warrior, Counter-Strike. But most importantly, I'm gonna look over one that's been overlooked for the most part. Deathmatch Classic, a mod of Quake. And I know what you're gonna say too. Oh, it's just some multiplayer mod for Quake, just like the rest of them. But see, I'm here to change your mind, maybe prove you wrong. So, before I tell you why Deathmatch is extremely overlooked, how about we look at the history of the game and some of the mechanics?
It's always the same with you, Fox. Shoot first, ask questions later.
Yes. In a lot of ways, modern shooters draw a lot from these classic shooters, but in this game particularly, there's a lot of things here that modern shooters just don't have. First of all, you can hold 7 weapons instead of just 2. This adds for a lot more variety in the way you play. And, instead of just choosing weapons before you start the game, you have to find them throughout the level, so having an awareness of your map layout is very key. Second, it takes a lot to kill you, and I mean a lot. In most modern shooters, you can get killed by one shotgun blast. In this game, it takes 8, 9, maybe even 10. In fact, in some instances, you can take a rocket at point blank range. Try doing that in Infinite Warfare. As a result of this fact, rocket jumping is a key gameplay element I'd advise everyone to try. And Deathmatch Classic, of course. It can really help you traverse the stage a lot faster than you normally would. And last but not least, possibly the most important part is circle strafing. Circle strafing, or just strafing, is the art of moving around your opponent, making them unable to hit their shots because they can't keep up with you, while you can hit most of yours. Strafing is a mix of defensive and offensive maneuvers, and possibly one of the most effective things you can do, because if you try to sit there and shoot down your opponent, you're probably gonna die first. Next up, we're gonna talk about the weapons.
You're outgunned and overmatched. Face it, I just have more firepower.
Yup, weapons. Each weapon in Deathmatch Classic is very unique and interesting. There are a total of 8 weapons, but one of them is useless. First we have the crowbar, which doesn't attack half the time. Second, we got the normal shotgun, which is the basic weapon that you start off with, and definitely something that you want to use. Third, you have your super shotgun. Takes up 2 shotgun shells per shot. Sorry saying that 5 times fast. But it is significantly stronger than the regular shotgun. Fourth, you've got your nail gun. It's pretty effective, but it's kind of inaccurate, and it fires way too fast. Fifth, you've got your super nail gun. Way more accurate, fires at a more moderate pace so you can aim better. Sixth, you got your grenade launcher. It does a whole bunch of area of effect damage, and if you hit directly on a target, they pretty much die instantly. So it's a pretty cool gun. And seventh, you have your rocket launcher. Yeah, this is the quintessential weapon for any Quake game, including Deathmatch Classic. You hit them, the area of effect damage is insane, even though the ammo for the rocket launcher is pretty, it's pretty sparse, but you could still find some, and if you find a lot, You're gonna have a fun time. And 8th, finally, you have your lightning gun. Usually found really hidden, but the bullets aren't that uncommon, oddly enough. But the lightning gun itself is usually hidden, and once you find this, it's pretty crazy. The lightning gun does a lot of damage in an insanely fast time, and that's all the weapons. So each weapon allows for a different style of play, except for the crowbar, because you're not going to use that. Finally, we're going to get on to the most important part of any game, no matter the genre: replayability. Do you want to play this game after the first time? That's the most important question every developer is asking.
That's it, man. Game over, man. It's game over.
Finally, replayability. This game has an extremely high replay value. Each map is different and diverse, and there's different secrets everywhere. It's definitely really fun to learn the map layouts and find your favorite one. You can experiment with the weapons and see which one best suits your playstyle. There's so many things to do here. So trust me, you might want to pick this game up on Steam. It's pretty cheap. I think it's $1.49. And this game, and others like it, just go to show how great the 90s were for everybody. For the most part, but we have to keep the 90s alive in our hearts. It may be over, but it's not done. Or something, I don't know. Did that sound profound? Anyways, this has been your boy the Critic Kid, and I'm out. Peace. Come on, just gotta... there we go. What's up, everybody? It's your boy the Critic Kid, back at it again with another video for the first time since February. I've just been playing GameCube ever since February. I got my memory card, but we're not gonna talk about that.